All right, y'all. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I like to soak my dried fruits so that later on down the line I can make some Jamaican black cake, aka Jamaican rum cake, or just rum cake in general. I'm looking forward to this because if you did not know, these soaked fruits, in my opinion, are best if you wait like 6 months to a year to use them. It's probably going to be about 2 months time by the time you guys actually see this video where they have been soaking. But I'm going to end up making so much that I'm going to have enough left over for next year. So next year, we're going to have some that's been soaking for a full year, which is really exciting. So let me show you what I have here. What I have here are some just basic regular raisins. I got this right off of Amazon. This is 2.2 pounds. These are organic sultana raisins. I have currants here, which is an 8-ounce bag. I have a 9-ounce bag of pitted prunes. I have the holiday fruit sweetened real fruit red cherry halves. I got both of these off of Amazon. I'm going to be adding in 2 more additional of these at a later time, but I'll show you that when that time comes. I also have a 2-pound container of mixed peel. This is fruit and peel mix. All of this I got on Amazon as well. I'm going to be using a 0.12 ounce container of golden raisins. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to get what I think it's called Walker's & Son brand of Jamaican rum or the red wine, because from what I understand, the company had to stop producing the product for quite some time, so a lot of stores are out of stock. So a good alternate to that is some port red wine, and then I'm going to be using Captain Morgan spiced rum, and this is 70 proof. So that is the liquor that I will be working with today. And this recipe couldn't get any easier. Dump the raisins into the bowl. The entire pack of the golden raisins also into the bowl. The currants. Now, because of the size of these prunes, I'm going to chop these down just a little bit. I've gone in and I've chopped down the prunes a little bit. The purpose of chopping down the prunes right now is not to make them small enough to be inside of the cake. When it's time to make the cake, the fruit itself will get blended. This is just to make sure that the prunes can be evenly distributed between the bottles. Add in the entire container of the fruit and peel mix. And we can add in both containers of the cherries directly to the bowl. I will also be adding in 2 8-ounce containers of the cherry pineapple mix just directly to the bowl as well. And this is what it looks like. Just add that right on in. Gonna add both of those bad boys in there. Now, either with gloves or a spoon, just give all of this a mix. You really want to make sure that everything is fully incorporated so that when you split everything up in the jars, everything is evenly distributed. So take your time with this part. I will be placing mine in these 2 containers here that are 3-quart containers. And as you can see, I've put a label on it so that I can keep track of how long it's been sitting. I'm now going to go on ahead and fill both of these up. Now that my jars are about halfway full, I'm now going to go in and add a cinnamon stick to each jar and now fill it up the rest of the way. So this is actually pretty exciting because I ended up with almost 3 of them. And as you can see, I filled it pretty much up to the brim, except for this one, but that's not too bad. So now we're going to go in and add in our port red wine. And I'm going to show you guys about how much I'm going to add in, so you can see where the liquid line comes up to. About that much. And then I will be filling the rest up with the rum. So I'm going to do the same to all 3. So I was able to get these 2 up to the exact same marker. This one is not going to have as much red wine. That just means this one is going to have a lot more rum. So I'm going to make sure that I notate this one because this one is going to be super, super potent. But let's fill it up with the rum now. And now we can go in and top it off with the rum. And you want to fill that all the way up to make sure that everything is fully submerged, just to about the brim. I'm going to do the same with this one here. Bring that one all the way up, just about to the brim. And this one, honey, this one is just going to be strong as hell. Because, honey, I'm just putting all rum in this. Chaba. That one there is going to be dangerous. Now, place the lid on these, and I'm going to tuck these away in a dark spot and let them sit for years to come. But by the time you guys see this video, these will actually have been marinating for almost about 2 months. So I will be able to make a cake out of these, but I'm really looking forward to making the cake next year after it's been sitting for a full year.